welcome to my channel. Susan here, aka Miss Princess Susie, and I'm back again. I know it's been a minute, so I just want to apologize because I mean life gets in the way, and I just feel like, you know, YouTube has been such an effort for me. I won't even lie, it's been such an effort, like recording, editing, but you know what, I really want to get back on this. So I decided to like maybe make this like a quick life update video and just kind of tell you guys what I have going on. I didn't even know what I wanted to do for this video. A part of me was like, oh my god, maybe I should like maybe do makeup while I'm doing this video, da, da, da. But no, doing makeup is such an effort. But if you guys do want makeup tutorials, do let me know. But the last you guys probably knew from me is that, you know, I was in university for studying psychology, and I graduated last year. Yay! So I graduated last year, which was great. I absolutely enjoyed studying psychology. If you guys are ever thinking of studying psychology, please go ahead. For me, there's a lot of reading. I would recommend you guys to do a lot of reading, but I really did enjoy it, and it just helped me, you know, understand more of the mindset, understand myself, and I would definitely like go into doing maybe further education on it. So my mom has been pushing me to do my master's, and I was like, girl, chill. You know, I've just finished this. I've been in education all my life, so just give me a chance. But I definitely want to go and maybe do some kind of certification because I want to be a life coach. I want to be able to speak to people. I want to be able to advise people. I want to be able to help people reach their goals. So I think, you know, furthering my knowledge on that aspect of psychology is definitely something I want to do. So yeah, let's talk about life after uni. So like I said, I graduated last year. I don't know if like a lot of you guys who finished uni, you guys got maybe the jobs within the careers that you wanted to do and what you studied, but I feel like with most people it is quite difficult. And for me it was quite difficult because it was like, okay, what now? Like when you finish university, it's like, okay, what am I supposed to do with my life now? How am I supposed to go about things? And so I went through a stage of like just being kind of depressed and not knowing what the meaning of life was. And you know, like adult life was really kicking in now because like I said, I've been in education all my life. So now coming out of education, and you know, now you have to look for a job, and you don't have, you know, the benefits of money like, you know, grant or loan supporting you because now you're just out in the wild by yourself. So one of my friends basically advised me about recruitment, and so it was really of my interest, and I didn't really have much knowledge on it before because I hadn't done anything to do with recruitment, but it seemed quite interesting because I saw a lot of the things that, you know, entails in recruitment is what would entail in being a counselor or coach. And so basically what recruitment is, if you don't know, it's basically getting other people a job. You can be a different, you know, you can be a recruiter for different fields of work. And so I went into recruitment with the little to no knowledge that I did have, and I literally, you know, educated myself on what it was. And with the interviewing processes with jobs, it wasn't easy. But you know what, you have to have failures and able to succeed. So yeah, I basically, with the little to no knowledge that I had, I got a job in recruitment, thank God, and I've been doing that. And so I said, yes, you have basically in recruitment, you need to have like, you know, be able to actively listen. You need to be able to have that relationship building aspect and have your candidates and your clients. And I felt like it was really helping me to be in alignment of what I want to be, which is a counselor and a coach. I want to be able to speak to people. I want to be able to have my own clients. I want to be able to understand people. I want people to be able to trust me. And so that is what I'm doing now, and I feel like it's helping. Is it something I can see myself doing long term? No, but it's something that is helping me now. It's paying the bills, it's keeping the light on, so I'm very grateful. But my advice to people right now, if you're in university or, you know, you've just finished university, is look for something that you enjoy and you can get paid off of. It would be nice, obviously, to get a job within what you studied, but a lot of the time, sometimes, depending what you studied, you don't get a job straight away. And so it's good to branch out, I feel, and just look for other things, because I feel like we live in a world where there's so many ways to make money, and you know, we live in a very tech world. So even learning tech, you know, learning how to code, branch out aside from what you learned in university, to see different ways of making money, and don't put yourself in one box. So I think before I was living in a fear, and I was kind of scared because it's like, I've never done this before, I have no experience. If you really want something, be able to work for it and be able to, overcome. And in that, God will grant you whatever you're looking for, what you want. But it starts with you. You need to be willing to get uncomfortable to get comfortable. And once you get comfortable, you got to get uncomfortable again. But yeah, I've been doing that and I've been enjoying it, and it's really helping me, like I said, to being able to speak to people. And one thing I feel like, I don't know if it's during lockdown because I wasn't as interactive, like I really didn't know how to speak. It's like I forgot how to speak to people. I forgot how to have that conversation. But being in recruitment has really helped me build my confidence to speaking to people that I don't know. And I'm very grateful for that. So I would really give you advice on coming out of your comfort zone and doing something different than what you did, or something that is not maybe what you studied but is in alignment, so it can help you build your character to get what you want to be at. I just wanted to let you guys know that I also started a podcast called Her Success Podcast, where I release episodes like every Friday. If not every Friday, then every second Friday. But basically what Her Success is about working towards being, the best version of yourself and being a successful version of yourself. The reason why I actually started Her Success was because after uni, I really went through, a few months of like, what am I supposed to do in my life, and how is life supposed to go right now, and how do I work towards changing my mindset and being a better version of myself, or just, where do I even begin from? And so I feel like what helped me a lot was, reading books, listening to podcasts, and listening to podcasts and reading books, and just like praying especially. And so listening to podcasts, I used to listen to Batty B Mindset, and I just found that her podcast really just helped me so much to just improve my mindset, wanting to become better, wanting to live every day now to work towards being a future person. And what I found is, if you want to be a successful person, like, look at yourself now, look at your environment now. Are you surrounded by people, or are you yourself even the person? When you envision that, rich or successful version of yourself, are you living as that person right now? If not, then you need to get on your Zoom at 10 a.m. No, for real, we really need to start living towards our future self. And I feel like it's good to live in the moment, but everything you do in the moment determines your future. And so that's why I created Her Success. I feel like I have a lot to say, first of all, but I really feel like I want to be help to those who are inspired by me, or those who just want to listen to what I have to say, because it's a journey for me. And although it's a journey for me, I want to invite you guys on my journey so we can finish this race together. And I just want to let you guys know that everyone's journey is different. I feel like we live in a world where everyone is just looking at whatever someone else has going on, because social media puts everything in your face. But run your own race. You are not in competition with anyone else but yourself. And how I like to describe life is like we're all driving in a car on our journey somewhere. We are all in our own different cars. Sometimes our car may have some, bumps on the road and stuff, but we are on a journey. And one thing about a journey is, like, for example, if you're going from London to Manchester, you can't see Manchester in front of you, but you're driving on the M-Way knowing that you are going to get to Manchester if you just follow the directions. And that's what life is. We don't see the end goal straight away, but you just have to keep pushing. You have to keep driving. So that is why I started Her Success. So honestly, I would love if you guys would tune into that, and hopefully I can even start doing maybe video podcasts and stuff like that. But life after uni for me was like, I just need to get my stuff together. I need to get my ish together. I need to just like get a job. I need to get a house. I need to just do so much stuff. And I succeeded in most. And after you succeed in that, it's like, what is next? And you always have to find, another hurdle to jump over. And that is what I'm doing. But I just wanted to come on here and just tell you guys that I'm back. And I'm really happy to be back. I definitely need to just plan out what I'm going to be uploading on YouTube and stuff like that. But my advice to you guys is, if you are in uni, keep pushing, keep the head down, do the extra read, do the extra reading, and surround yourself with people who are going to library, who are down to like actually study, because I feel like in uni I did have friends that I partied with, but majority of the time I just had a small amount of friends and we would have fun. But majority of the time when it came to assignments and stuff, we would stay in the library from till the AMs till the next day. So I think that's very important to have friends who are keeping you motivated in doing your assignment and working hard. And yeah, if you really put in the hard work, you will see it through. And yeah, listen to my podcast. Listen to my podcast in ways of like just getting your ish together. And as you can probably tell from this title of the video, this video is going to be how to build your confidence. Now, confidence to me is the most important thing. Confidence is how you carry yourself, how you speak, and confidence can really, change the effect on how people treat you. Because if you're not confident, people will treat you differently and they will just feel like, yeah, they don't know their worth, so they treat you anyhow. But if you know your worth, people will respect you. They will respect you and they will treat you accordingly. So let's get into how to be confident and what is confidence. So what does being confident mean? Being confident means having, faith and being secure in yourself, and being confident is different to being arrogant. One thing about me, I do not like arrogant people. I don't like people who feel they're too big or they're not humble. I feel like with confidence should come humility, and you should still be humble, because the way this life works, one day you could be high, one day you could be low. So I think it's very important to have confidence, because it really does take you through a lot in life. And when people see that confidence, it just shines through. Growing up, I can say that I've always been confident, but there's times where I don't feel confident. And the thing about confident is that it's not always there. Confidence can be there. Sometimes confidence can be there, just determining on what it is. But overall, I think it's good to have faith in yourself. Because when you have faith in yourself, other people can have faith in you. If you don't have faith in yourself, how do you expect other people to trust you, believe in you, if you don't believe in yourself? Honestly, I feel like confidence starts with within. And a lot of people kind of try and use confidence with their physical looks. Yes, looking good does help with your confidence, but there's a lot of people who look good, but they don't feel good. So I honestly think it starts with within. And one thing that's really helped me with my confidence, especially when I didn't always feel like I look great is words of affirmation. So I think it's very important to constantly tell yourself you are beautiful, you are smart, you are made in God's image, you can do anything you put your mind to, you can do anything in Christ who strengthens you. Speak highly of yourself. I don't know about you guys, but one of my love languages is words of affirmation, and I do like to be told you're beautiful, you're this, you're this. But how can I expect that from somebody else if I'm not doing that myself? So in order to build your confidence, tell yourself you are beautiful. Tell yourself all the things that you want to hear a partner say to you. Believe it when you say it to yourself. And even if you don't believe it, continuously say it to yourself till you believe it. And one practice I also like to do while I'm saying it to myself is look at myself in the mirror. I really be like, I'm beautiful, I'm smart, no, honestly guys, look in the mirror and believe it. And if you don't believe it, say it till you believe it. That's a way to subconsciously like build your confidence into making you feel like you are amazing. Another thing that's really helped with my confidence is journaling. I love to keep a journal. I've honestly kept a journal since I was 10. But when I was 10, I wouldn't say it was a journal. It was more of like a diary. And obviously, as I've grown and matured, I've turned it into a journal where I would still write down how I was feeling. But I would then start like writing down my goals and manifesting my goals. So one thing I like to do in my journal is I would write like my future self, but write it in the present, like the job I have, I'm making this many figures, I'm living in this kind of house, da, 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 da. And I've seen myself manifest those things and live it out. So seeing that I can reach my goals and keeping everything written down and going back and reading back on it and seeing that I've achieved these things that I've written down has honestly built my confidence. So I think if you don't have a journal, start one, guys. It's so important. Another thing is I like writing. But hey, I just think it's so important to write down how you're feeling and then, continues to write or even encourage yourself in writing. So when you go back and reflect, you see like so much self-development and self-improvement. And I'm all about self-development and self-improvement. As humans, I feel like we don't know everything, so it's good to constantly better yourself. The world is constantly evolving, so why shouldn't you as a human being as well? So step 2 into finding, I don't know what step this is, but I'm just gonna be rambling telling you ways that it's helped me build my confidence. But that is finding your purpose. What do you want to do in life? What makes you happy? What makes you, what do you enjoy doing and you think you can profit off of it? Finding your purpose can be difficult. I feel like even still, I don't know what my purpose is, but I know that I want to help people. I want to be in position to encourage people to be the best version of themselves. I want to speak to people. So I know that in that there's some purpose there, but I know I still don't know what exactly it is, but I'm still going to make steps to get there. So you should think to yourself, what do you like doing? Is that art? Is that dancing? Is that singing? What do you enjoy doing? What makes you happy? And how can you profit off of it if you can? I think you could, because in this life, you can make money off of anything. Well, find what you really enjoy. And I find when you find your purpose in something that you enjoy and you improve on it, that builds your confidence because that's something that you enjoy doing. So it's a win-win, no? Finding your purpose won't always be easy. One thing that's helped me is prayer. People in our generation these days are not very prayerful. And guys, it's good to be prayerful. I was one of those people, and don't get me wrong, I still struggle as well, but I found when I have prayed, people are enjoying this summer, but I found when I have prayed and I've spoken to God about certain things, He's spoken back to me, and it's really helped me become grounded and just helped me in a direct journey. And another thing I want to advise you guys is it's okay not to know. It's okay not to know what your future holds. It's okay not to know what you're going to do next. It's okay not to know what you're going to do tomorrow. But having faith, honestly, having faith in something that you cannot see, but having faith in God is going to take you there. Honestly, it will build your confidence. But find your purpose, speak with God, and see what you enjoy, see what makes you happy. And in that, if you improve on that, it will build your confidence. Another thing I would say that really helped me with building my confidence is being grateful for everything that I had. I used to live in a mindset of just like, okay, like, yeah, I have this and this, but like, I'm still not happy. But then I really had to sit down to myself, because I used to live in a mindset where it was like, yeah, other people are going through worse, but this is what I'm going through now and I'm still not happy. True. But again, you have to be grateful for what you have in order to receive more. You have to be happy for what you have now, because some people are looking at what you have and they're thinking, damn, if I even had half of that, if I even had a little bit of that, so be happy for what you have. And it's good to practice gratitude, because it just shows that you're thankful and you're grateful and you're humble. It keeps you grounded. And I found that when I found joy in what I've had, I found joy in what I found joy in what I have, I've been able to receive more. I've been able to get more, and I'm always going to be grateful for what I have. So one thing that I do every day is I thank God. When I open my eye, I thank God. When I go to bed, I thank God. When I go out and I come back safely, I thank God. And God loves gratitude. He loves seeing that you're thankful, because again, not everybody has what you have. Some people don't even have the half. So if you have a house over your shoulder, if you have a house, a roof over your head, oh my God, English is not English. If you have a roof over your head, if you have a family that loves and supports you, if you have friends, if you have working hands, if you have legs, be grateful, because sometimes, most times, people do not have what you have. So practice gratitude and just be thankful. If you start a journal, be like, I'm thankful that I'm breathing. I'm thankful for and it's okay sometimes not to feel thankful. But if you really want to be a successful person in life, you need to be happy for what you have right now, because what you have right now is going to help you get what you need in the future. So practice being happy, and happiness again is a choice. I've had to learn that the hard way. I used to be like, when I get this, I'm going to be happy. When I get this, no. That's not how it works. You need to be happy now in what you have. So when you do achieve those things, you know how to be happy regardless. Because it's one thing to be like, I'm going to be happy when I have this. And then you have those things and you're wondering why you're still not happy. Materialistic things will not fill your happiness. It's you and God who will fill your happiness. You need to come to a mutual decision with yourself and God to be happy. And we won't be happy every day. That's not how life works. We need adversity. Where there's good, there's bad. Where there's up, there's down. We need to have adversity. So when we go through a bad time, we know what it's like to be happy. When we go through a happy time, we know what it's like to be in a down time. In life, we need to have hot and cold to know, oh my God, this is good and this is bad. So we won't always be happy, but just knowing that you are in control of your happiness and no one else is key. Another step in building your confidence is learning to put yourself first. Being able to recognize, when you are uncomfortable in certain situations or certain people, and, learning to leave situations that are no longer serving you. And I've been a person where sometimes, like, I've been in situations or friendships that are no longer serving me, but I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. And rather than just going with my gut and leaving then, I had stayed and I had been hurt because I wanted to not hurt those people. So, F them people, put yourself first and remove yourself from friendships where you don't feel comfortable. Remove your friendships where you feel like they're not being genuine. Remove yourself from relationships where they're not giving you the love you deserve. They're not giving, if you like dates, if you like this, if they're not doing that for you, leave, because you are going to be annoyed that you wasted your time. Every time now matters. And if you're a woman especially, if you are looking for something serious and a guy is not giving you something serious, stop wasting your time. We have a biological clock, okay? Time is ticking for us. You may think you're having fun. Before you know it, you've wasted your time on someone who does not see a future with you. Learn to put yourself first. Learn to love yourself and respect yourself. If you don't respect yourself, or if you keep putting yourself behind, or the people that you're dealing with will see this and start to treat you how you're treating yourself, which is less than. So one thing about me, I've learned to put myself first. I've learned to have confidence, and I don't tolerate anything from anyone. Even now, if someone shows me, I'll cut them off. I cut people off. But learn to put yourself first. This way, it makes you more confident because you just value yourself. And when you value yourself, people value you. And confident people don't take shit from no one else. Because when you love yourself, you know what you deserve and you know when you're getting less than. So stop people pleasing and start doing things that pleases you, and remove yourself from friendships, remove yourself from relationships that are not helping you grow or helping you to be a successful person. Sit down with yourself and think, is this person motivating me? Is this person going to help me on my journey to success? Is this person adding to my cup? If they're not, then baby, why are they there? But say a prayer, pray to God and be like, anyone who's not in my life that's not serving me, if they don't need to be here, God, remove them. I tell you, that prayer works quick. So try it at your own risk. But no, I think it's a very important prayer, because we can't keep wasting our time. It's like a form of procrastination, and we need to release ourselves from the spirit of procrastination. We need to excel. We need to grow. We need to be rich, and not just rich in money, but rich in friendships, rich in mental health, rich in everything. So I did mention a few things that help you with your confidence, but the stuff I mentioned was more like mainly like obviously mental stuff. But when you look good, you feel good. And there was a time I felt like I was neglecting myself a bit. I wasn't really like taking care of my physical. And I know I'm a beautiful girl, but I feel like I kind of neglected that part of myself because I was working on, making money. I was working on the inside, the self-development, the reading, the podcasting, just trying to make myself better on the inside, that because I knew I was beautiful. I wasn't really working on the outside. But I think work on your body, go to gym. If you're trying to gain weight, make a workout plan, make a meal prep, do your toes, do a skincare routine, work on the outside as well, so that when you feel it on the inside, it shines through on the outside as well. I think it should go hand in hand, and you will just feel amazing. Like when you already feel like that on the inside, and now you're looking like no one can tell you nothing about yourself. Even now, like I'm confident. Don't get me wrong. I have times where I don't feel so confident, but no one can ever tell me nothing about myself, or they can never make me feel less than, because I really have built myself up to this place where I am so confident and I love myself and I know that I am worth everything, you know? So if you can bring yourself to that stage, no one can tell you nothing about yourself. And if they're trying to tell you something about themselves, and you know that they are insecure, they don't like themselves, because confident people and people who love themselves will not go out of their ways to bring down other people. It just doesn't work because you're too focused on yourself. So if someone is trying to make you feel less than, then you know that they are the insecure one, and there's a bit of jealousy in the room. There's some jealousy in the room. But guys, please, let's start being confident in ourselves. Let's start being confident in ourselves, because when we're confident in ourselves, we're confident in our goals. So I really want to be a successful person. I want to be a person who is making money. I want to be a person who's making money and then giving back to other people. I want to be a blessing to myself, and I want to be a blessing to others. So let's start doing this. Let's start this journey, guys, and let's build our confidence. And I hope this helped. But yeah, I'm so excited to now be on YouTube and just releasing more videos. And if you guys want to hear more in-depth stuff, because like I feel like the YouTube videos won't be as in-depth as my podcast, but tune into Her Success. I'll be releasing episodes every Friday on different topics: step to success, power of the mew, books I'm reading on self-discipline, changing your environment, and creating healthy boundaries. There's different topics, but I will link it down in the description box below. But it's always lovely to speak to you guys, and I can't wait till you guys join the Her Success family. But I hope you guys have a lovely day, and Miss Princess Susie is back. Don't have a heart attack.